Malava norangwa. Norangwa.
Hakuna sehemu ya Kenya inabaguliwa. Hakuna sehemu ya Kenya inawachwa nyuma.
Na ndio sababu. Lakini sasa mnafikiri nitamaliza hii mkutano bila ya kuomba kura ya ndakwa?
That alone can be ground for impeaching the president.
By now, it's no secret. William Ruto is in full campaign mode again. The same playbook, the same tricks, the same fake promises disguised as development. But this time, it's not working because what Ruto doesn't know is that the ground has shifted. And his biggest blunder may have just handed Gachagua and the united opposition their first real victory. You see, this isn't about ribbon cutting and new hospitals. It's about survival, political survival. Ruto knows that he's become a political orphan after Raila's death. Raila would have helped him calm down the storm brewing in the united opposition. But now he is alone and his desperation is showing.
Tunaungana, tunashirikiana, hakuna sehemu ya Kenya itabaguliwa tena.
If you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video. On October 30th, 2025, President William Ruto was in Kakamega, smiling, shaking hands, and cutting ribbons at the brand new KMTC Malava campus. The event looked like a normal state project launch, but in reality, it was a UDA campaign rally. The goal? To sell David Ndakwa, UDA's candidate for Malava parliamentary by-election, set for November 27th. He announced 90 million shillings in funding. He opened Betrayal Level 4 hospital. He even sang the Luya folk song Norangwa to please the crowd.
Ndakwa norangwa. Norangwa.
But behind the dance, behind the fake smile, was fear. Because this by-election means everything to him.
Lakini sasa mnafikiri nitamaliza hii mkutano bila ya kuomba kura ya ndakwa?
Triggered by the death of ANC MP Malulu Ijendi, the Malava by-election has now become Ruto's battleground to prove that he still controls the Western Kenya.
Si ule Malulu Ijendi alikuwa rafiki yangu na tulifanya kazi mingi na yeye. Mimi nawaomba kwa unyenyekevu, tafadhali watu wa Malava, munipatie huyu kijana anaitwa David Ndakwa.
At first, Ruto thought he had it easy. The opposition was divided. Two candidates, one from DAP Kenya and the other one from Rigathi Gachagua's DCP. Perfect. Divide the votes and let Uda walk away with the win. But then came the shocker. Rigathi Gachagua made a bold move. He withdrew his candidate, Edgar Busiega, and threw full support behind DAP Kenya's Seth Panyako.
Tukakubaliana kwamba sisi sote tuende tusimame nyuma ya Seth Panyako
That single decision changed everything. The united opposition is now stronger than ever. Gachagua is showing political maturity, something that Ruto clearly lost after power got to his head.
There has never been an opportunity for a person with the experience I have, with the education I have, with the knowledge I have in Kenya.
As Gachagua was uniting the opposition, Ruto's right-hand man, Farouk Kibet, was busy doing what he does best, buying loyalty. Reports say that Farouk has been camping in Malava for weeks, dishing out money to anyone willing to play ball.
Kuna pesa kwa Ndakwa na Farouk, sindio? Piga kura kwa nani?
People are laughing, saying that the so-called development tour is just a bribery parade. But the people of Western Kenya are watching, and this by-election will show whether Kenyans can finally choose good governance over money.
Mutanisaidia kunipatia kura ya huyu mungwana? Mutapatia kura huyu mungwana?
If all this feels familiar, it's because we've seen it before. Between 2018 and 2022, Ruto did the same thing. Every weekend, he was somewhere launching quote-unquote projects. That's how he earned the name Tanga Tanga. He called it development. We called it campaigning. And yes, it worked in 2022. But now, in 2025, Kenyans are smarter. People have seen what he really stands for. They've seen the lies, the corruption, the arrogance. They've seen that for every 1 billion spent on development, 10 billion gets lost in corruption. People are tired.
Hiyo pesa ni ushuru wetu. Mmeelewana? Ingekuja hapa kula pesa. Kula pesa kwa Ndakwa
na Faruk, si ndio? Piga kura kwa nani?
And while Ruto is busy dancing for the cameras and launching recycled projects, Gachagua is doing something more dangerous, building credibility. His decision to back the Kenya candidate is strategic. It shows that he can sacrifice ego for the bigger picture. It shows unity, leadership, and foresight, qualities that demystify the label that he's been given, a tribalist.
Every election he must have a target. Last election, the object of hatred created by William Ruto was Raila Odinga. He's a witch doctor. He doesn't go to church. He is the Lord of poverty. He is clueless. He has no plan. Now, this coming election of 2027, the whole game plan is regarding Gachagua. He's a tribalist. Oh, ni mtu wa shares. But people are also very intelligent.
And make no mistake, this isn't just about one seat. It's about setting tone for 2027. Because if the opposition wins Malava, it will send a message across the country that Ruto's era of manipulation is ending. Ruto's biggest blunder is thinking that Kenyans are still the same people he fooled in 2022. But now, the people can see through his fake tours, his fake promises, and his fake unity calls.
Ile ubaguzi ya zamani, ile chuki za zamani, ile ukabila imeturudisha nyuma miaka nyingi. Tumesema hiyo ukabila tunafungia katika kaburi la sahau, tunaungana, tunashirikiana, hakuna sehemu ya Kenya itabaguliwa tena.
This is the moment that could change everything. The by-elections happening on the 27th of November are more than just local contests. They are a test for Kenya's political maturity. Will people vote for money or will they vote for integrity? Because this time, the people are watching. And if Gachagua's strategy works, it won't just be a win in Malava. It will be the beginning of Ruto's end. So the question is simple. Will the people of Malava fall for Ruto's old tricks again? Or will they finally send him the message that Kenya's future can't be bought?
Sisi tutaongea na mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua aambie Kucheka afanye nini? Atoke, si ndio? Ili amwachie Panyako. Hii vita watu yangu nataka msikie mkienda kulala leo maneno ingia kwa vichwa yenu. Kwamba by election ya 2027 November hapa Malava tuko na candidate wawili peke yake. Tuko na Joseph Panyako ambaye yuko hapa na wa pili anaitwa Faruk Kibet. Wawili peke yake.
Sasa ni Panyako versus Ndakwa pale Malava. Rigathi Gachagua amedraw candidate wa DCP. Wakili Edgar ameng'olewa. Sasa Panyako fanyie mtu kazi. Tupe furaha, Panyako deal na Ndakwa tufurahie.
So Malala amesimama pale akasema kuna njia yenye Ruto amekuwa huko kufungua na hiyo njia ilifunguliwa na Uhuru already. So ni muongo. Kama anaezaenda huko afungue, si maneno yangu ya Malala. Kama ni muongo because kama anaezaenda huko afungue njia ambayo ilifunguliwa kitambo, asema amekuja kufungua njia. Na at the same time in real sense alienda kukampenia Ndakwa. Which is so bad. Anauliza watu wa Malava, what do you think? What do you want? The ball is on your hands. So, Waluya, mambo ya 2 term na 1 term, tuweke sasa kwa debe. Sawa, wakati umefika, wakati ni wenyu, msituangushe.
Bibi nimeona rais pale Malava anajichocha, anajipiga kifua. Ati ule mtu angemtisha behind Raila Odinga. My friend, tunajua the only person William Ruto angedefeat in an election was Raila Amolo Odinga. Hakuna mtu mwingine. Wewe Ruto umekuwa deputy president mara ngapi? Mara 2. Ukidi campaign Raila Odinga. Wewe uliona pera Raila maneno. Tunakujua 2022 kisimamo ukuwe president. Wewe ulikuwa mnoma juu unapera Raila mambo. Tunajua ndio ulikuwa unateremkia. Wewe ulikuwa kuteremkia baba. Lakini sasa tuko na dawa yako. My friend, tuko na dawa yako. Hapa hiyo position ya sahi wewe sasa ndio Liverpool na sisi ndio Crystal Palace. Unanyoroshwa kunyoroshwa mbaya sana. Sahi hakuna kujificha nyuma ya baba. Hata sahi ungeomba ule opponent ungeomba sana akuwe ni opponent wako 2027 ingekuwa ni Raila Odinga. Lakini sahi hakuna cha Raila Odinga. Sahi tuko na dawa yako. Hii team ya opposition ikiongozwa na Wamunyoro. Wewe utaona moto. Hata hapo wacha usiende hata mbali. Hapo Malava hapo. Wewe candidate wenye uliona support Ryan. Si alishagongo na Ndakwa. Kwa hivyo kwa chama yako ulishaanguka. Sasa hii election next ni uteremkiwa na Panyako vibaya sana.
A first world country does not dish out development projects selectively to people for purpose of politics. A first world country is moved by planning.
Planning?
Development cannot happen without proper planning. And if you plan properly, there's no space for roadside declarations. And our own constitution espouses the principle of equity and equality.
For every region, every Kenyan.
And our own constitution is strong against discrimination. So if you go to a region and promise people things, you are violating the constitution. That alone can be ground for impeaching the president.
Subscribe.